We often use a stick to modify up or down the intensity of a fundamental isometric position in a split stance, what we call a hover pose. So the idea is that I'm going to drive this foot into the ground, pulling it back to me a little bit, driving that toe in. I'm going to elevate off that back knee and just keep it there for an inch or so. Obviously, if you need to be a little higher, that's what you work with. You want to be successful. We want each rep to last about 15 seconds. So to assist that, if I have a stick mobility stick and I'm driving downward, you can see it almost lifts me at first. I'm engaging some good arm structures and the anterior core, but it takes some weight off of the lower body system. And that's good to start out. When you're ready to progress, we'll reverse it. We'll take the stick and we'll put it up underneath a door, in this case underneath my Smith bar top rack. I'll go into a hover pose, and now I'm driving upward, elbows in and really pushing. So as I push there, I've got to generate more force out of both legs. The trunk has to stabilize it. Shoulders and arms now really under a lot of load. And the effort I can put forth there is limited by my leg strength and my arm strength. Here, less so. I'm not going to be able to generate tons of force down into the stick. When we want to get more sophisticated and try to trick the computer, get the body to be more coordinated, more skilled, we'll take that hover and we'll drive the tension laterally. So I'll go down here. This is a more favorable stance. I'll get sort of long, it will resemble a payoff press, and I'm driving both hands in that way, as if I'm trying to slide that rubber down the tube. Big engagement in the posterior hip, everything in that front leg. Back leg's trying to find a way to contribute. Back side of this arm driving, front side of this arm driving. They connect to respective sides of the core. Really nice. The other option, then less force, but more computer bandwidth required, still driving that way. So it's toward my front leg. The hover is still hard, still the same amount of mass that I'm having to control, not adding any force into it. But as I push, I have to really try to configure and not lose my alignment to drive in to that lateral press. So nice variations of a real simple lower body isometric, dialed up. I'm sweating just from those 4 reps, and I was switching legs. Best of luck, whether you're using a stick mobility stick, PVC, a rubber band connected. Find ways to generate some extra force, different directions, in that hover pose and get even more out of your time and effort.